Thank you for joining us for now what will be a relatively brief 10-minute newscast. Governor Sisolak delivering the State of the State address tonight, and then, of course, Denise, the Republican rebuttal.
Yeah, we listened to both. Both of them spoke about the effects of COVID-19 on the pandemic, the economy, schools, all topics that both speakers touched on tonight. The I-Team's Vanessa Murphy also listening along with us and joins us now live. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, yeah, the governor calls Nevada's economy the hardest hit due to the COVID-19 pandemic since the state relies so heavily on tourism. He's saying that needs to change and it's time to bring in other industries and other jobs. His plan focuses on renewable energy, fast-tracking infrastructure projects, and help for small businesses, all of this tying in with his focus of jobs. He wants to add $50 million to a fund for small businesses since he says they account for almost half of all jobs in the state. He's announcing $25 million to continue construction at UNLV's medical school to help end the state's doctor shortage. And he wants to upgrade technology in the state, including the system used at the Department of Employment Training and Rehabilitation, also known as DETR. The governor says DETR could handle its average 20,000 claims a week before the pandemic, but that jumped to 370,000 claims, which the archaic system just couldn't handle. He also says nearly 1 in 4 Nevadans are on Medicaid, another result of massive job losses in a state which relies so heavily on one industry. Again, he says his focus is bringing in other industries and training Nevadans for new opportunities.
We will support our current industries like tourism while developing new industries, embracing innovation, workforce training, and investing in infrastructure to create a more robust and sustainable economy.
Governor Sisolak also reiterating he wants students back in classrooms. He says the state has worked to supply personal protective equipment and rapid testing for all school districts, and teachers are being prioritized to get the COVID-19 vaccine. And that was another focus of the governor's speech. He says the state's biggest challenge is running the largest vaccination campaign in history. He blamed the federal government for a lack of resources and coordination, but he says the state is ramping up distribution efforts. And that is something we've heard from many of our viewers about, frustration about why it's taking so long to get Nevadans the vaccine when we know there are doses available. Also, by the way, Republicans, as you mentioned, responded, calling aspects of the shutdown draconian and saying that they'll introduce legislation against voter fraud. Reporting live, Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.